Good morning children, how are you all? In the last class we have studied about what is chemistry. Do you remember? Yes, it is the branch of science that deals with the study of matter, its composition, properties, etc. Now let us see about the history of chemistry today. The ancient chemistry or modern chemistry originated from ancient practice called alchemy. And the people practicing this branch of science or this branch of knowledge was called as alchemist. So, alchemists were the first or ancient chemists. And alchemists used this knowledge of chemistry in ancient times for healing people. Understood? So the first use of chemistry in ancient times were to heal people or to treat the people for some diseases. And the word alchemy originated from Greek word chemia, which means transmuting the metal. Do you know what is transmuting? That means changing the metal. So, in ancient times, the alchemists were trying to change or convert the metals then known. Only a few metals were known at that time, like copper, iron, etc. And they were trying to convert it to use for different purpose. And the knowledge of chemistry they gathered in ancient times was partly from spiritual knowledge and partly from experimentation. Spiritual knowledge and experimentation. So, they combined both this religious or spiritual knowledge of that time with some experimentation and collected the knowledge then known, and they, using this they tried to treat the people. Then also they tried to change the metals then known few metals to make use in different application, like to develop weapons, sharp weapons, etc. So the requirement or the need in that ancient time also was very less. And actually the goal or the goal of alchemy or alchemist was to find out a magical substance called philosopher's stone. Philosopher's stone. That means the ancient scientists or chemists, they were trying to find out a magical substance called the philosopher's stone. The substance which when mixed with some other metals will be able to produce gold. And in ancient times they believed that gold was the purest form of matter. Purest form of matter. So the people were in need or want of gold so that it will bring them health, wealth and immortality. Today, even now also we think gold as a precious element, but we cannot say it only as the purest form of matter. So in ancient times, the alchemists believed that gold was the purest form of matter and it was very costly or very precious metal of that time. So all the people wanted to get this. So the scientists of that time were in search of a method, for an easy method to extract this element or metal, gold. So they were in search of this philosopher's stone. However, though they were in search of philosopher's stone, actually they did not succeed in finding out such a stone. But in course of time, in search of this philosopher's stone, the ancient alchemists, they found out many ways to extract metals. Then they were able to find out new alloys. Alloys means mixture of metals. So they mixed up one or two metals together and they made it to prepare some other things, some weapons, tools, etc. for their use at that time. So the earliest knowledge of extracting metals and alloy, extraction of metals, then making of alloy, these two were the important contribution of this ancient alchemist. Then in their search of this gold metal, they found out the metal zinc and phosphorus. Do you know the symbol of the metal zinc? It is Zn, which you will be learning in your later chapter. Then another element, phosphorus. So they found out these two elements, the ancient alchemists. For example, the iron pillar at Qutb Minar in Delhi. It is a good example for this ancient construction. It is 7-meter tall pillar and standing atop even today. Rust resistant, as an example for rust resistant construction. See, if you look around, you can see that the windows, window bars or some doors, etc. You can see rust over that, metallic window bars. But this iron pillar which was constructed in that ancient days, even today it is standing rust resistant there due to the special composition. There, that Qutb Minar was constructed using the element or metal iron with high content of phosphorus. That was the speciality of that construction. So it is a monument of wonder even to this day. So that was the contribution of this alchemist. Now let us see what were the failures of alchemy. I already told you that the knowledge of alchemy were partly from spiritual and partly from experimental field. But it lacked a common language. Lack of common language for the concepts and processes. So there was not a common language for the whole subject. So it was, the knowledge gathered in one area was differed from the knowledge gathered in the other area of the world. Then another, there was not a systematic scientific practice. There was not a scientific practice. So these were the failures of alchemy. But there were some good features also for this branch of knowledge of ancient times, because the practice of the art of making alloy was the contribution of alchemists. Then another contribution was the extraction of some metals. Then the discovery of metal, zinc and phosphorus. That was also the contribution of alchemy. So with this we have covered the history of alchemy. So this alchemy, this branch of knowledge was developed first in Egypt and later in China. It was followed by Europe. And in India also there was this branch of science existed at that time in ancient India. And ancient Indians used this knowledge of alchemy in the branch of Ayurveda. So Indians used this. In the ancient world, the first use of alchemy was for healing people. So Indians, the first use of alchemy by the chemist in India was in the field of Ayurveda. So dear children, with this we have completed the discussion on history of chemistry. Now we will see about the importance of chemistry and its application in our daily life in the next class. So watch the class and read your text thoroughly. All the points are given here. See what is alchemy, then what are the merits of alchemy, what were the failures of alchemy. That are the important thing you have to learn from this section. Thank you.